Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters. Have you ever noticed how something as simple as where we leave our shoes can reveal so much about our character and our relationship with Allah? Many of us remove our shoes in a hurry, outside the masjid, at the entrance of our homes, or near prayer areas, without giving it a second thought. But in reality, these small actions carry deeper meanings in Islam. Mufti Menk reminds us that every habit, no matter how minor, reflects the state of our hearts. When we act carelessly, it may lead to disrespect, disorder, and even harm to others, all things Allah warns us against. In this video, we'll explore 6 powerful lessons and warnings from Allah that teach us how discipline, respect, and humility begin with the simplest of deeds, like how and where we place our shoes. 1. Disrespect for sacred places. In Islam, the masjid is not just a building. It is a house of Allah, a place where hearts find peace and souls connect to their Creator. Every action, within or around it, reflects the level of reverence we hold for its sanctity. When people leave their shoes scattered at the entrance, blocking pathways or creating clutter, it subtly shows a lack of mindfulness toward this sacred space. Allah reminds us in the Quran to honor what He has made sacred, and that includes maintaining respect for His houses. The companions of the Prophet ﷺ were extremely cautious about how they behaved in or near the masjid. They would walk gently, speak softly, and ensure the place remained clean and organized. Carelessly leaving shoes at random spots may seem trivial, but it disrupts the serenity and order of a place meant for worship. Respecting the masjid means respecting Allah's presence, and that begins with small, thoughtful acts like placing our shoes neatly away from entrances and prayer paths. 2. Causing harm or inconvenience. Islam places immense importance on ensuring that our actions do not cause harm or inconvenience to others. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "A Muslim is the one from whose tongue and hands others are safe." This principle applies even in small, everyday actions, including where we leave our shoes. When shoes are left scattered across pathways or near entrances, they can easily become a source of discomfort or even injury. Someone might trip, stumble, or struggle to find space to walk. Such careless behavior contradicts the Islamic value of compassion and consideration. Every believer is responsible for maintaining harmony within the community. In places like the masjid, where peace and respect are central, our negligence should never disturb others. The reward for simple acts of kindness, like keeping shared spaces clear, is great in Allah's sight. On the other hand, knowingly causing difficulty, even unintentionally, can erase blessings and create negative feelings among people. By being careful with where we leave our shoes, we not only show respect, but also embody one of Islam's most beautiful teachings, to make life easier and more pleasant for those around us. 3. Neglecting cleanliness. Cleanliness is a cornerstone of Islam, both physical and spiritual. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "Cleanliness is half of faith." This emphasizes that maintaining purity is not optional, it is an act of worship. When people leave their shoes carelessly near places of prayer, they may unknowingly bring dust, mud, or unpleasant odors close to where others are about to bow before Allah. Such neglect diminishes the sacred environment that should remain pure and peaceful for worshippers. The masjid and even the entrances leading to it should reflect serenity and order. Scattered or dirty shoes can create an impression of disorder, distracting those who come to focus on their prayers. Moreover, the angels are drawn to places of cleanliness and repelled by impurity. By ensuring our shoes are clean and placed properly, we uphold a sunnah that keeps the masjid welcoming and dignified. A believer's sense of purity begins with simple acts: washing before prayer, dressing neatly, and maintaining cleanliness in every action. Respecting this value, even in how we handle our shoes, shows our awareness that Allah loves those who are pure, both in body and in heart. 4. Lack of discipline and order. Discipline and order are essential qualities in a believer's life. Islam teaches structure, from the precise timing of prayers to the organized rows in congregation. Every aspect of our faith encourages mindfulness, balance, and responsibility. When someone leaves their shoes in a disorganized way, it may seem insignificant, but it reflects a lack of personal discipline. Small habits often mirror the state of one's heart and mind. A person who values order in their surroundings tends to carry that same orderliness into their worship, character, and daily life. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, demonstrated this beautifully. His actions were always deliberate and well organized. He encouraged believers to be mindful even in the smallest matters. A cluttered entrance or a messy shoe area outside a masjid not only disrupts the environment, but also reveals how easily people overlook discipline in everyday actions. True spiritual growth comes when we align our inner order with outward conduct. By placing our shoes neatly, we cultivate self-control, patience, and awareness, qualities that extend far beyond the masjid and into every area of life. Discipline in small deeds leads to excellence in greater ones, and Allah loves those who strive for perfection in all they do. 5. Arrogance and carelessness. Arrogance, even in subtle forms, is one of the most dangerous traits a believer can possess. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, warned that anyone with even an atom's weight of pride in their heart will not enter paradise. Sometimes, arrogance doesn't appear as boastful speech or open defiance. It hides in small, careless actions that reflect a lack of humility. When someone thinks, "It's not my responsibility to keep things tidy," or ignores rules meant for communal benefit, it can stem from a sense of superiority or indifference. Leaving shoes scattered or obstructing others without concern shows disregard for those who will come after. Such behavior contradicts the humility that Islam teaches. A humble person considers how their actions affect others and is mindful of even the smallest details. True humility means realizing that every act, no matter how minor, is seen by Allah. When we choose carelessness over mindfulness, we risk allowing pride to take root in our hearts. By correcting these seemingly insignificant habits, we cleanse our souls from arrogance and draw closer to the character of a true believer, one who is gentle, thoughtful, and conscious of Allah in all circumstances. 6. Ignoring Sunnah etiquette. The Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is not limited to major acts of worship. It extends to the smallest manners of daily life. Every gesture, every habit, and every act of consideration he showed was a lesson in refinement and spiritual awareness. Ignoring these etiquettes, even something as simple as how we place our shoes, means overlooking an opportunity to earn reward and follow his blessed example. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, emphasized organization, respect for shared spaces, and attentiveness toward others. He never left disorder behind him, nor did he inconvenience anyone through neglect. When we ignore such etiquettes, we deprive ourselves of the barakah, blessings that come with living according to the Sunnah. Small actions practiced with intention can transform ordinary routines into acts of worship. placing our shoes neatly, ensuring they don't block anyone's way, or aligning them side by side, reflects the prophetic spirit of care and discipline. Following these etiquettes not only beautifies our behavior, but also strengthens our connection with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A believer who strives to embody the Sunnah in every detail gains honor in this world and immense reward in the hereafter, for they walk in the footsteps of mercy itself. Subhanallah, my dear brothers and sisters, even the smallest actions, like how we leave our shoes, can reflect our faith, respect, and mindfulness toward Allah. Let's strive to bring discipline, humility, and cleanliness into every part of our lives, just as our beloved Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, taught us. May Allah purify our hearts and make us among those who honor His guidance in every step we take. If this reminder touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mericful Deen for more inspiring Islamic content. Comment below. May Allah guide me to excellence in every action.